Spot symptoms of social anxiety disorder. Social anxiety disorder, SAD, is the most common type of anxiety disorder, affecting 15 million adults in the United States, 6.8% of the population, according to the National Institute of Mental Health. SAD is an anxiety disorder characterized by a significant amount of fear in one or more social situations, causing considerable distress and impaired ability to function in at least some parts of daily life. These fears can be triggered by anticipated or actual exposure to social situations. People with social anxiety disorder typically worry for weeks or months in advance about a social situation. They often avoid social situations altogether or endure them with intense fear and anxiety. As a result, people with SAD can have difficulty meeting people, maintaining relationships, and succeeding in school or work. It is important to be able to spot the symptoms of social anxiety disorder so that you can get the help and support you need. To learn more about how to spot the symptoms of social anxiety disorder, watch till the end. There are several different symptoms of social anxiety disorder, and they can vary from person to person. Some common symptoms include feeling depressed most of the day, almost every day. If you are feeling depressed most of the day, almost every day, it could be a symptom of social anxiety disorder. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, social anxiety disorder is a type of anxiety disorder that is characterized by fear of social situations. People with a social anxiety disorder may feel very anxious about interacting with others, and as a result, they may avoid social situations altogether. This can lead to feelings of isolation, low self-esteem, and depression. If you're experiencing symptoms of social anxiety disorder, it's important to seek help from a mental health professional. Treatment for social anxiety disorder can involve therapy, medication, or a combination of the two. With treatment, people with social anxiety disorder can learn to manage their symptoms and live happy, fulfilling lives. Feeling hopeless or helpless. When someone is experiencing social anxiety disorder, SAD, they may feel hopeless or helpless. This is because social anxiety disorder can cause a person to feel like they are not in control of their social situation. If you are feeling hopeless or helpless, it is important to seek out professional help. There are many resources available to help you manage your social anxiety and get back to living. Therapists can help patients learn how to deal with such symptoms through different types of therapy, including cognitive behavioral therapy. So, it's important to go with treatment. You can learn to manage your anxiety and live a full and fulfilling life. Losing interest in activities that used to bring you joy. It's natural to lose interest in activities you once enjoyed on occasion. If you find yourself losing interest in activities that used to make you happy, this could be a sign of social anxiety disorder. People with social anxiety disorder often withdraw from activities that they used to enjoy because they are afraid of being judged or embarrassed. They may avoid social gatherings, work events, and even hobbies and interests that they once loved. This can lead to feelings of isolation and loneliness. If you are losing interest in activities that you once enjoyed and you're feeling more anxious in social situations, it's important to talk to a mental health professional. They can help you understand what's going on and provide you with treatment options. And also, they can help you understand if your symptoms are due to social anxiety disorder or another condition. Sleeping too much or having trouble sleeping. It's common to have trouble sleeping when you're anxious or stressed, but if you're constantly worrying about social situations and your sleep is regularly disrupted, it could be a sign of social anxiety disorder, SAD. People with SAD often have difficulty sleeping due to their anxious thoughts. They may be worried about sleeping through their alarm and being late for work or school, or they may be anxious about a social event they have to attend and are dreading it so much that they can't fall asleep. As a result, they may feel tired during the day and have trouble functioning. If you are constantly having trouble sleeping, it's important to talk to your doctor. They can help you determine if your sleep issues are due to anxiety or another sleep disorder. Experiencing changes in your appetite and weight. One of the symptoms of social anxiety disorder is changes in appetite and weight. This can manifest itself in several ways, such as overeating or undereating. People with a social anxiety disorder may also find that their weight fluctuates over time. Some people with a social anxiety disorder may overeat to cope with their anxiety. Others may undereat because they are too anxious to eat in front of other people. Some people may fluctuate between the two extremes. People who suffer from social anxiety disorder may struggle in a variety of areas of their lives. Dealing with mealtimes can be one of the most difficult aspects for some. To cope with their anxiety, some people with social anxiety may overeat. When they are feeling anxious, they may turn to food for comfort. On the other hand, some people with social anxiety may avoid eating in public because they are afraid of being judged by others. This can result in unhealthy weight loss. If you are experiencing changes in your appetite or weight, it is important to talk to your doctor or mental health professional. They can help you determine whether or not social anxiety disorder is the cause and provide you with treatment options. Fear of being judged or humiliated. Social anxiety disorder is a condition characterized by fear of being judged or humiliated in social situations. This fear can lead to avoidance of social situations, which can in turn lead to isolation and a decrease in quality of life. If you suffer from social anxiety disorder, you may experience symptoms such as sweating, a racing heart, and difficulty speaking in social situations. You may also avoid eye contact and withdraw from conversations. People with SAD often worry about being rejected or laughed at in social situations. They may fear that they will say or do something embarrassing or that they will be perceived as powerless or weak. This fear can lead to avoidance of social situations, which can make it difficult to participate in activities that are important to them, such as work or school. If you think you may suffer from a social anxiety disorder, it is important to seek help from a mental health professional. With treatment, you can learn how to manage your symptoms and live a full and healthy life. Feeling tired or having low energy. It is common for people with a social anxiety disorder (SAD) to feel tired or have low energy. This can be due to some factors, including fear of social situations, worry about what others may think of them, and physical symptoms such as racing heart and trembling. As a result, people with social anxiety disorder may avoid social situations altogether, which can lead to feeling isolated and further worsening of symptoms. So, if you're feeling tired or having low energy, it is important to talk to a doctor or mental health professional to rule out other possible causes. If a social anxiety disorder is a cause, there are treatment options available that can help. Having difficulty concentrating. One of the key symptoms of social anxiety disorder is difficulty concentrating. This can manifest in some ways, such as feeling preoccupied with worry about being embarrassed or judged, having trouble listening to others in social situations, or feeling like your mind goes blank when you try to talk to people. It can make it hard to concentrate on anything else when you're around other people. If you're feeling anxious and self-conscious, it may help to see a therapist or counselor who can help you learn to manage your anxiety. With treatment, you can learn to manage your social anxiety and live a fulfilling life. Feeling irritable or agitated. Persistent feelings of irritation or agitation are often signs of social anxiety disorder. If you're feeling irritable or agitated, this condition can make it hard to interact with others and cause symptoms like excessive sweating, rapid heart rate, and difficulty speaking. If you feel constantly on edge or like you're unable to relax, it may be time to seek help. Social anxiety disorder is a form of anxiety that manifests itself in situations where a person feels they are being judged by others. This can include everyday situations like meeting new people, giving presentations, or even just talking to a cashier. If you find yourself feeling overwhelmingly anxious in social situations, it's important to seek professional help. There are many forms of treatment available for social anxiety disorder, and with the help of a professional, you can find one that's right for you. With treatment, you can learn to manage your anxiety and live a fuller life. Avoiding social activities. There is a common misconception that social anxiety disorder is simply a case of shyness. However, social anxiety disorder is much more than shyness. It is a debilitating condition that can cause immense fear and anxiety in everyday social situations. People with social anxiety disorder often avoid social activities altogether as they are afraid of being judged or ridiculed by others. This can lead to a deep feeling of isolation and loneliness. This avoidance can take many forms, from skipping class to declining invitations to friends' houses. While it may seem like avoiding social activities is the best way to deal with SAD, it can make the disorder much worse. One of the best ways to treat SAD is to participate in exposure therapy. This therapy involves gradually exposing yourself to the situations that you fear. Over time, you will learn that your fears are unfounded and your anxiety will lessen. If you're avoiding social activities due to SAD, we encourage you to speak to a therapist about exposure therapy so that you live a full and healthy life. Social anxiety disorder is a debilitating condition that can have a serious impact on a person's quality of life. It is important to be able to spot the symptoms of social anxiety disorder so that you can get the help you need. Remember, if you are feeling isolated, withdrawn, or excessively self-conscious, you may be suffering from social anxiety disorder, and it is important to reach out for help. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future videos, and share your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.